What's up, YouTube squad? This your boy AJ Capture Motion back at it with another banger. Today we're gonna talk about this. You know it. I had to put my brag in the ring. You know what I'm saying, about this R.Kelly movie, documentary, exposing it all. But first, let's get into this little clipping I'm gonna put together for y'all to review, and let's get back into it.
Can you describe the physical abuse? God, I can't take another day. I can't do this anymore.
It shouldn't have happened.
Why didn't anyone know this? We all know this. No one cared because we were black girls.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Surviving R.Kelly, a 3-night event, premieres Thursday, January 3rd on Lifetime.
So, what are your thoughts about this? Before we get into it, I need you to like, add, subscribe, however you want to put it. Subscribe to this channel so we can stay in contact and talk about this good old juicy stuff they doing on you, all on this TV with these entertainers. Oh, R. Kelly, after 25 years of playing with the little girls, they finally made a documentary about you. I'm going to ruffle a little feathers here because there's a lot of people that had some dealing with this situation, and they did not stop this. After 25 years, nothing was done. And 25 years later, this man's still on the street, walking around free. So, as a kid, my introduction to R. Kelly was his first concert when he came to my hometown, the Mobile. My mom went to his concert. She brought back a poster. And she gave that poster to my sister. And it stood out to me because years later, he became a pedophile. But things led up to him becoming these pedophiles. And people don't realize the magnitude of talking to your kids as adult, as parents, could have prevented this. So if you paid attention to the first 2 episodes, they interviewed the brothers, and the brothers both said that they all had been molested as kids. The baby boy that's underneath R. Kelly said that he confided to his brother and said, hey, someone, they touched me. And R. Kelly turned to him and said, it never happened. So the brother felt like if he could not get his brothers on board, or his brothers and sisters on board, because all of them had been molested, he was afraid to go to his mom to talk to his mom. And parents, this is as parents, we should always make our kids feel like they can tell us anything, because we are the guardians and we are their protectors until they turn 18. So as R. Kelly got older, they said that, he was a shy guy. He barely could read and write. He can read and write, but it was hard for him. Okay? So, with that being said, why are we just pointing the finger at R. Kelly? That's my question, because if he couldn't read and write, the wife said it, the brothers and sisters said it, people that work for him said it. Who was booking the flights? Who was booking the hotels? Who was booking the limousines and buying and renting these apartments and houses in Atlanta and signing these leases, and who was doing all these things and confidentiality clauses? If he can't read and write, how you writing a confidentiality clause contract for people to sign so they can't talk about what's going on behind doors? So either some lawyers, limousine drivers, bodyguards, the list goes on and on people that should also be held accountable for us helping this man accomplish over 25 years of pedophile. Because that's what it is. It started out with him, and he continued to cycle on when he first started messing with his background singers and Aaliyah. Him and Aaliyah go on TV shows matching like they a couple, and he sits back and they ask Aaliyah, you know, how old is she? And she turns around and say, a woman don't never tell her age. And he produced that whole first album. And he sits back and his face just glows with, ha, I got you. I got her trained very well. That's how his face looked. But this is why people ain't gonna like me when I say that R. Kelly music ain't never, you might have taken off the shelves, getting it taken off the shelves, but it's never going anywhere. Because not only was he a singer, he was a producer, he was a writer, he made a lot of music with other people. And anybody that's in the music industry will tell you that the artists, yeah, they wrote the song, they made the beats, but the actual record company owns the master to those musics, to those songs, to those albums. So when he went to court in the 90s, early 2000s, whenever he went to court, the reason why he didn't get locked up is because the music industry, that was not going to let him get locked up. He's not going to jail. Because the record companies are that powerful. Me and my wife, we went out to eat a couple of days ago. We went to Applebee's about 2 o'clock in the morning. And what's on the radio? R.Kelly. And I looked around, and everybody in the restaurant was just nodding their head. They just nodding their head. What got me the most is that people that has been in his life for years come out and say, R. Kelly was coming to the school. R. Kelly was on his girls all the time. Now y'all want to talk right now when you should have been talking before. He got all these girls in his house and his coat or whatever you want to call it, and got them brainwashed to believing that he's gonna make them this superstar. And you ain't seen not one of them girls but TMZ. And I feel like that's a setup, because how can TMZ do an interview with one of the girls, but she won't talk to her parents? It's something he's doing. It's something mentally that he's sending these girls, saying, hey, I want you to tell my story. He's going for specific girls. He's going for minority girls that he feels that fathers, hear that, guys? Fathers are not in their life. And that's sad. Because if Aaliyah, for example, was my child, and I watched that interview, and I heard my child say that women don't tell, her career would have ended that day. Because you're a child. She was probably 15 in that interview. Sitting up there with a grown man. And then later on, your uncle turn around and asks you, are you sleeping with Aaliyah? And he lies and say he's not. And then he calls the uncle late one night saying that Aaliyah's in trouble. And comes to find out Aaliyah is pregnant. And she get pregnant by R. Kelly. See, that way everybody don't realize that Aaliyah had a baby by R. Kelly. And that baby is there ain't no pictures popped up on the baby. You can look up the baby name, but you're not gonna see no pictures. Because they kept that baby real hidden and real in the wraps. The parents adopted the baby, and the baby is basically getting all the benefits of being Aaliyah, all born secret love child with R. Kelly. They want to say it's Dame Dash child, but it's not. You know, that's why I think that him and R. Kelly really wasn't feeling each other, because as Aaliyah got older and became officially became an adult, Dame Dash called coming around. But that's another story. Let's get back to R. Kelly. Okay, so with that being said, people want to blame R. Kelly. I blame R. Kelly as well. But I blame everybody else around R. Kelly, because y'all didn't, what's the I want to say? The guy had a problem. And people feel like he had because he had power, yeah. He had a lot of power. But you also got to hold a bodyguard accountable. You got to hold the teacher, old ass teacher that came on TV talking about she seen him on the grounds or the playground with the little girls, I hold her accountable. Because he had no kind of power over you for you not to tell. I hold the parents accountable. Because all of them said, R.Kelly is going to make my daughter famous. And that's where the problem lies at. You could have helped if your daughter had talent, you could have took your daughter to the sky, and the sky would have been unlimited. You could have did the same thing. We as community, we want to depend on someone else to do the hard work that we should be doing. And that's what all these young ladies want to do. They want to sing for a living. And instead of you saying, hey, let me go out and help my daughter get on and get her career popping, or however you want to put it, you sent it to a pedophile. Who do you think is supposed to be blamed for that? One lady said that they sent their daughter to him. Every day he called. And then when the daughter turned 18, he stopped calling. Cause guess why? He was covering his track. You asked him to call. You should have been there with your child. If R. Kelly was that sincere and passionate about your child being an artist, he'd have set you up with a house where your child could be with you, and your child could have been in the studio making music every day. But you sent your child to him after you knew that he was dealing this already. Come on, who does that? Who does that? And then his ex-wife, R.Kelly, I had a lot of respect for that lady, but after that interview came out, and then she go on her Twitter or Instagram account, she make this video of her in the car with her new boo, and that's my baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. Girl, but I'm going to tell you why she sound like that, because she got paid for that interview. Everybody on that interview didn't get paid for her. So, you didn't say nothing. You didn't say not one thing about what happened. You said not one thing, but you got paid. So that's why I think that I think all this is something behind this whole thing. The whole situation about people thinking this music gonna get pulled. Yeah, you gotta pull. But all of them, they got a great campaign going. But you trying to take on the music industry, and that's gonna be hard. Because guess what? R. Kelly's not the only one sleeping with underage girls. Hugh Hefner did it. Let's talk about him. He did it. He got y'all looking at... do you think them girls in that booth's 18? Y'all can believe that. They can tell y'all that. But I bet you some of them girls weren't 18 in that book. Drake just got caught kissing a 17-year-old. Y'all think this just started happening? We do it in our own family. Little girl getting raped by the uncle. You know, or the big cousin, or even their own father. Y'all think this just started? You know, this man make a 19-minute song telling y'all he admit to doing it. You heard me? He admit to doing it. They had video of him peeing on Sparkle's niece, and she identified her niece, and they still didn't lock this man up. I just felt like the Me Too movement right now is moving forward, but it's moving forward and it's not progressing. Like, after this documentary, he should have been locked up. Because you had enough. You can take Bill Cosby, you can go back on Bill Cosby and get some adults that said that he raped them, right? And use information against him that the court said they was not going to use again against him and lock him up. But R. Kelly admitted in the song, and he's still free. So think about that. Think about it. I think that they should have not. I think the documentary should have been shot a little bit. It should have been edited a little bit more. It should have been. I think like the mom them in the last part, they were standing outside the door and they were asking the police to can you let us in? We need a courtesy visit. And they said, well, if they don't open the door, we can't go in. And I'm like, damn. This lady just told you she see her daughter in 3 years. And you tell me you can't open that door? Nah, it wouldn't have been me, baby. It couldn't have been me. The door would have been out the hinges. And you just would have took me to jail for trespassing. Breaking and entering or something. You hear me? You got to take me to jail for something. Because I'm going in this door. I'm going in this door. I'm telling you, I'm going in this door and I'm going to find my child. And you gonna have to feel some type of way, R. Kelly, because you ain't paying no rent, you ain't making no money, but you are making money off of the artists. That's what people don't realize, that if they pull R. Kelly music, they gotta pull all the money that's associated with R. Kelly, even the music he helped produce, write, everything. That's Celine Dion music, that Whitney Houston music, that's Usher, him and Usher, and the list go. I mean, Chris Aguilera, he wrote music. I mean, that's why his music would never go away. He's doing Snoop Dogg's 25th wedding anniversary wedding that he's got popping off right now. The man is not going nowhere because the man make money, and as long as he making money for a record company, RCA ain't making no album, but he doing something. Y'all better not get it twisted. He's doing something. Something major. He's doing a lot. And, he moving silent. You ain't never seen him walking up the street with doing them girls. I mean, you might think I'm taking it as funny, but I'm taking it serious. He got a lot. The girl said, I'm gonna tell you how he move. I'm gonna tell you why I said he moving silent. The girl said she tried to snatch her sister out of the studio. He had the bodyguard to pick the girl up, the sister up, told them to make her disappear. Took her in the middle of nowhere and dropped her off and told her if she come back or say anything, he gonna kill her sister. Her sister ain't gonna make out alive. I'm looking at this like, ain't that communicating the threat? So, what I would have done, I'm not finna stay quiet. You cannot tell me you finna kill my brother or sister. But in his hand, my sister. And I'm singing like a hummingbird. Then she waited till 3 years later to say, Mom, he told me he was gonna do something to y'all. And that girl daddy said, I wish you would have told me. You can't assume what someone else would think is gonna happen. I'm telling y'all, this had me so all over the place that I was like, what are y'all doing? You can't do them but look in the mirror and point the finger at yourself for doing this to your own kids. You gave your kids to R.Kelly. The girl, the Spanish chick in the mall saying, hey, I think that's R.Kelly. The bodyguard went over to the girl, gave the girl R.Kelly number and said, R.Kelly want you. Knowing that girl was underage. Okay? Then her homegirl say, girl, let's get you ready. What? Get me ready for what? So you don't get me ready for the pedophile? Come on now. Sparkle. I don't even know what to say about you. I mean, to me, I just think that I know you seriously hurt because you lost your career, but you brought your niece around him. So, dry them tears and pat them eyes and point the finger back at yourself. Then the lady that talking about she having sex with the kids, with him, you need to be locked up too. You ain't a victim. You a suspect too. Your ass need to be locked up too. Okay? Because you sit up here and telling me that you had sex with him that were having sex with the little girls at the same time. What? Did you listen to yourself? Okay, y'all. I don't know what to say All I can say is, leave your comments in the box below. This right here just had me all over the place. I just can't believe it. That black women lives don't matter like that to society. That's what I got from this movie. And you got a walking pedophile making live music. But like I said, people are not going to like what I say. He's not going to go to jail. If he go to jail, it's going to be like, shit, all hell's going to break loose because the music industry is making too much money off all the projects he have developed. Off all the music he have developed, because he don't own his music. RCA and all the record labels that he have done music with own his masters. So, you know, while he even locked up, even if they lock him up, they're not going to stop losing money if his music's still playing. You know, y'all fail to realize. It's not like TV shows where they're getting paid 60 cents every time the episode air. No. Every time an album sells, they make money off that album. He only making cents off an album. Every time 12 play album probably gets sold, you know, you see the stocks in the music has went up 70. The sales in the music went up 16% after this documentary came out. So he's making more money. They making money off of it. He's doing exactly what he did when the rumor came out that he was sleeping with Aaliyah. They started dressing alike and acting like a couple. They just dangling it in your face. We know you want to know the answer to this, but we're not going to tell you the answer to this. So, with that being said, it's sad, but, you know, we need to put more value in our black women, and fathers need to be, you know, more active in their kids' lives. And, you know, the music industry is it's a beast. It'll chew you up and spit you out. So, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.